A fellow sister is proud for being able to feel feelings deeply. Having complex and deep feelings is a beautiful thing. Hello, Castle Technical High School, and welcome to Horizons. My name is Lila Ali, and I will be your host of today's episode. For today, on August 9th, we as a nation celebrate National Women's Day. For us girlies, we underwent many struggles for decades, but we continue to push back against sexist oppression.
Yo, what's up, Cougars? How y'all doing on this fine, lovely morning? I'm here with
Coach Morgana, we're here. Thank you. Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
yeah. Hoping y'all having a good day. Hope y'all had a good week.
And look forward to the great weekend ahead, man. Nice sunny days, and hopefully everybody do something productive out there.
Yeah.
Great weekend, Cougars.
Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the Del Castle Digital Media.
Like, subscribe, and share, right?
Yeah, and share and turn on the post notifications too.
That's right. There it is.
Good afternoon, Cougars. Have a good rest of your day.
Good morning, Cougars. Hope you're having a great day. Also have a great weekend. Make sure you get good rest, sleep good, eat positive vibes.
Let's have a great weekend, Cougars.
Here's another comment. I feel proud being a woman because I get to inspire girls younger than me to become a better person.
Hello, my name is Jason De Los Santos, and today we'll be talking about what this part of the school is, called the Media Center. The Media Center is a library, but also a place to study, talk to your friends, or stay after school for extra help. And there's so much space. You can sit here, over here, back here, and even back here if you want to relax, talk to your friends, or maybe some quiet time. So come on down to the Media Center located outside of the main office, where you can stress less and relax. Have a great day, Cougars.
At Del Castle Technical High School, there are many career areas for your child to pick. In the shop Auto Tech, your child will learn 2 basic vehicle maintenance, alignment procedures, basic automotive electrical systems, and problem-solving skills. The auto technician trade is in very high demand. As a result, after completing your coursework, there will be job opportunities for your child. All students will take an ASE certification exam upon completion of the career area.
Okay, so let's hop into a mini quiz. What was the first place to grant women the right to vote? A, Iowa, B, Wyoming, C, Arkansas, or D, Colorado? The answer is B, Wyoming. True or false? The 19th Amendment gave all women the right to vote. False. Unfortunately, minorities were not granted the opportunity to vote like men, and at the time, white women did. Which form of birth control was approved in 1960? A, the implant, B, IUD, C, the pill, or D, the injection? C, the pill. What interesting facts, huh? Here's the shop tip of the day from cosmetology. When it comes to the heat and hellish humidity, to keep the frizziness at bay, use hair mousses while styling. To ensure security, blow dry on cool to lock into place.
Well, that was a very interesting tip of the week from Shop. Now, we have Dr. Hollis, who is the leader of the Leading Ladies group. Okay, so how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm okay, but it's a little hot in here. So, as the leader of the Leading Ladies Club, what values are you trying to instill in your girls?
Well, one is that I want them to feel empowered to go into any career area of their choice, that they feel that they belong there, and that their skills will add value into any career and technical area, and that their voices will feel amplified in that area.
It's great because I could tell from experience that in some cases I felt like my opinion didn't matter in a room, but I have to make sure that I know that everybody's voice is able to be heard at one point or another.
Absolutely.
So I agree with that 100%. So what does the women's movement mean to you?
There are so many women that were in education, black and brown women and women in general who have changed the course of the future because they sacrificed and through suffrage and have made the opportunity available for women to be in education, to be in different types of career areas, so that we could stand flat-footed and pave the way to do things that we may not have ever dreamed that we could do. And so this movement is so powerful. We are changing the world. We are flipping it right side up again. So
That is wonderful because, like, nobody really takes advantage of that. Like, that we have a community, well, women have a community where we can stick up for one another.
absolutely.
And it's not just with women, too. Men, like, they also can stick up for women as well. So the whole movement together is just trying to bring up everybody, not just to exclude people. That's
Absolutely.
not. And so with the last question, what would you like to say to the ladies that feel unheard?
Oh, sis, lift your voice. Lift your voice. When you lift your voice, somebody, even if it's a whisper, somebody's going to hear it. And people are listening to the soft voices because the soft voices sometimes are the most powerful.
That's great. I love that so much. It's just so inspiring. But on to our commercial break now. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Looking for a shop? Why not choose electrical trades? In electrical trades, you can train to become an electrical technician for a variety of trades. You also have the opportunity to work in a co-op in your senior year. For more information, contact Mr. Bryant or Mr. Panico. Apply for electrical trades today.
Co-op is a program offered to juniors and seniors here at Del Castle. Co-op allows students to gain experience in their career field while working towards graduation. Let's have a chat with one of the co-oping seniors here at Del Castle.
Hi, I'm Daisy, and I'm in the medical assistant shop here at Del Castle, and I co-op at Nemours. I think co-op is a great opportunity for us because we get to experience what it's like to be in the work field.
Co-op is a great opportunity for students and another reason why NCCVT works. We continue reading the thoughts of young female minds, being a role model for your younger females that they can succeed in their chosen fields, especially fields that are male-dominated.
So what I give back is myself. I like to say that I would always say if it took my life to save a life, then I'll do that. But I no longer have to say that. I'm just going to use my life to change every life that I come in contact with.
And does pageanting give you a sense of confidence as a woman? If so, why?
So in pageantry, I can say to a certain extent it has given me a sense of confidence, but honestly to be confident, to walk in every room that my feet shall tread across in order to be what I need to be and to be an inspiration and to honestly have an impact on everyone again that I come in contact with. Because there are so many young women that feel that they're not worthy and that they can't do it. And I feel that if I show up as my true and authentic self, loving myself and others, then they know that they have an opportunity as well.
Okay, and my last question is, what doors has pageanting opened for you?
The biggest door, to be honest, is me knowing that I was worth it in the beginning and I still am worth it. Honestly, I have been able to not only inspire young women that would not have been inspired otherwise by me looking different, whether it's the vitiligo, by me walking in and not having to be pageant Patty, which is saying that I am perfect in pageantry, but knowing that to me, pageantry means to change the world, to change the areas that people have made, I guess, so small. And when I say small, by saying, hey, you don't fit in this box, but knowing that I check and I fit in every box. And I am going to continue to make my journey a journey to inspire and create an impact to change the lives of others, bringing hope, to healing, whatever that may be to you, knowing that you are worthy, you are worth it, and that you can do anything that you set your mind and your heart to.
While taking a look at different shops may be interesting, coming down to digital media is your best bet. Unfortunately, you can only pick one shop, but picking digital media, you'll be very fortunate. In digital media, we have voiceovers, editing, and even our own Del Castle weekly show. We have co-ops, so your senior year or even maybe your junior year, you can go out and make some money off. When it comes to picking your career area, there's no second guessing, so let us be your first choice. Thank you for choosing Del Castle. Have a great one.
Welcome to Animal Club. In Animal Club, there's a lot you can do here. You can admire all the creatures in Mr. Gross's classroom. Mr. Gross plans his hikes every Sunday to any park from 9 to 12 in the afternoon. The club meets Tuesday or Thursdays after school until 6 in the afternoon. If you're interested in joining, contact Mr. Gross on his email or his phone number.
So my name is Miss Halpin, and I am a social studies teacher here at Del Castle. And I'm here to talk about Women's History Month, and with regards to a specific history maker is Claudette Colvin. So I'm sure people know about Rosa Parks and what she has done for the Civil Rights Program, but a lot of people don't know about Claudette. So Claudette was born in September of 1939 in Montgomery, Alabama. And she was actually the first to boycott the segregated busing situation in Alabama. So a little bit of background on segregation. Since the late 1860s, we came up with Jim Crow segregation laws in the South, where minorities and people of color were not allowed to eat at restaurants in the same area, use the same facilities like bathrooms or public transportation. And this was a commonplace known idea in the South. Claudette was 15 years old. She was a student at Booker T. Washington School, so she needed to use the public transportation to get to and from her home to school. And the idea was the buses needed to be separated. The whites would sit in the front, blacks or colored would sit in the back, and she decided to sit in the white-only section because it was very filled up. The bus driver asked her and a couple other students to move to the back section or stand in the aisle of the bus. She refused. Because another woman actually sat next to her, another minority woman who was pregnant at the time, and she told the woman that I was not going to get up until someone made her get up. So the bus driver pretty much told her, you either can get up or not get up. She decided at 15 she was going to stay there, and she was not going to move until police came to move her. When the police did come, they arrested her on the charges of disturbing the peace, violating segregation laws, and also assaulting the police. Now, the idea is no one knows about Claudette is because she was only 15 years old. Their belief was she was a teenager, so no one would take her serious as a reckless, quote-unquote, young teenager. The other issue was she was pregnant at the time at 15. So unfortunately, not a lot of people were going to think that it was going to be seen as a good idea to showcase a young 15 unwed, pregnant young girl as the face of the Montgomery bus boycott. 9 months later, Rosa Parks, who was a secretary at the NAACP, decided to sit in the white-only section. So that's why most people know about Rosa and do not know as much about Claudette. To just give you some background on what happened afterwards, there was a Supreme Court case called Browder versus Gale, which took a lot of other situations similar to Claudette's and Rosa Parks, where they were questioning whether the Montgomery bus decision on segregating the transportation was constitutional or unconstitutional. That eventually was overturned, and they made all public transportation in Montgomery to be integrated. You might have heard of the Montgomery bus boycott, which started after Rosa Parks and was also headlined a lot by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. After that Montgomery bus boycott, after the Browder versus Gale Supreme Court case, like I said, segregation on public buses was considered to be unconstitutional. So all public transportation was integrated. And then just a little background on Claudette. She's still alive. She's 84 years old today. So I think a lot of people think that the civil rights movement happened years and years and years ago, but it actually only happened, give or take, around 60 years ago. She's 84 years old. She moved to New York after this case. It did take her a while to get any sort of help financially because she had this case and her story kind of as her background. But she did not really tell a lot of people about who she was or what she did down in Montgomery. But she still is alive. She was a nurse's aide in a hospital or a nursing home in New York, and she's living out her life still to this day. But it's interesting how a lot of people know about Rosa, but they don't know about Claudette Colvin and her decision she made at a young age of 15.